literally just stopped the camera and about to start it again for this video. But hello guys, welcome back to the vlogs and welcome to part 4 of the primary bedroom makeover, but part 2 of the Pax wardrobe makeover. So I've literally just stopped filming like for part 1 and we're about to start part 2. As I kind of briefly explained, this is going to be more of the fun stuff, interiors, lots of time lapses of building and you know, everything, organisation and generally finishing off stuff. So let me talk about my plan for today. This is the last day this week I'm going to work on this project-ish. I'm going to do some organisation tomorrow, but the last day I'm going to do building work this week. So this is day 3 of me working continuously on it. But I need a little rest. My muscles are tired, so I need a little rest. But we're going to do a lot of kind of not the finishing off, but the major works of the DIY project. So literally when we come to next week to finish everything off, it's just little bits. Let me show you everything. It's not changed since the last time you saw the video. If you haven't seen part 1, by the way, go watch part 1 so this makes sense to you guys. But let me show you the plan today and then we'll get cracking on. Okay, so pretty much left it where it is, including the trim in the way, which I will just move 1 second. Okay, so the plan is with this to move methodically around the space and basically fix it together as I go. So I'm gonna start on this bit first, building the half wardrobe situation so that I can put the drawers in. So once I've built the half bit in, because I'm going to have to be able to maneuver, I might need to move that pole, etc. I can then move on to this bit. So I'm going to start at the top with the shelves, and then I'm going to go slightly off the curve and put the hinges in the door so that the hinges will tell me what holes are free. And then from there I will start at the top bit of this beam. So I've got little kind of tiny screws that I'm going to put through the 3 holes into here. So this holds this nicely together as such. And then also I can use my counter screws to pinch these together so they all fit nicely together as one and give that illusion of built-in custom look. And then I'll probably work down, but I'm going to do every component at the same time. So I'll do all the rails, then I'll do, well actually I think I'll do the rails last. Probably start at the bottom and do like the shelves or the drawers first, then the shelves, then the rails. So that's that plan today. But I really want to get the components where I know things have to be fixed, like the hinges and the shelves and the counter screws. So that allows me then to fix that bit into place. And then from there, we will have just, you know, I'll probably take myself downstairs and build all the drawers and stuff and then walk up and down the stairs to Gilmore Girls. I need to get out of this room. If you can't tell, I've gone a little bit stir crazy being in the same room for like 3 days straight. And then once that's all done, we'll have hubby help me put the doors on tomorrow. And then from there, we will have the fun thing of organising. So that is the plan. We might do a little bit of organising because I've seen these bad boys and I really just want to get them into place. So there might be a little bit of organisation this evening, but well, actually, who knows? We'll see where we get to. So I'm gonna start building the big bit there. I'm gonna cue you up on the time lapse and we will get cracking with this wardrobe makeover.
From my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on, all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you.
Okay, I'm about 3 episodes of Gilmore Girls in. I actually don't know how long this has been, but we've managed to do the shelves at the top. I've got all the counter screws in at the top and bottom, and then top and bottom screws into the piece of wood there. So that's all looking lovely. I got this bit in here, but I don't know if anyone else has had this problem, but this bit is like, it's not quite fitting in. I don't know if you can see. It's probably nothing. It's probably only me noticing it, but it's really annoying. But yeah, we're getting there with everything. So I'm going to go and grab a snack, and then I'm going to do the top rails, which should be easy enough, and then I'll need to decide where I'm putting the bottom rail. I'll see if I can try and figure it out from here. I had a feeling the last one was like in between. I feel like that's an indication. Let me have a look. Yeah, you can see 2 screw holes there, so I think it was in between the doors, and that was a good height for trousers and stuff. So we'll put the second one there, and then once we've done that, we'll work upwards in terms of where the top of the shelves will go and the drawers. I'm just going to quickly step back without tripping. There we go. But it's coming together very nicely, and I'm very, very happy. Hello, Pudding.
You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed.
Okay, we're taking a break here because I'm about to go on a dog walk, and no doubt Dash is going to inspect. Oh, there you go, you can hear him because he's heard me say the word. But we've got rails in there. We've got half rail there, I've got the wire baskets in, and then I built that drawer last night, and then I've just kind of measured out exactly where I need it to go. So the next bit is the final drawers, my pull-out trays, and then the shelves down here near my foot that will divide off the drawers in this bit, because I don't know about you guys, but I just don't want, like, I don't know why, I just don't want to see the top of the drawers. I like that kind of neatness, tucked awayness, so got some extra shelves there just to sort of tidy everything off. So I'm going to take this little one that's now on my lap to the W Park, and then I'm going to carry on building the rest of these drawers. I'm going to do it downstairs and probably put the Housewives on. I need something different to watch and I need a different room, but I think it's coming together very, very nicely, and I reckon if I can get the God, every episode of this makeover I've had a bit where I've like tripped over my words. But yes, as I was saying, I think I should be done by about 3-4 o'clock, I want to say, with everything, which means we can get to organising hopefully this evening. it is 4:30 and I have completed the interiors of the wardrobe and I'm so happy. I'm going to give you a tour and then we're going to move on to the next step this evening, which I'm very excited about. So let me show you the setup fully, let me talk you through the thoughts, and then yeah, let's move on to stage 2. So this is the setup. So as we mentioned, this is Lee's section, these 3 are mine. I'm doing sort of like a double here where the doors open like that, and then creating like a mini outward, inward thing. So they all sit like that. On Lee's side, he's got all this hanging section there, and then he's got 1, 2, 3 drawers. And then as I mentioned, I didn't like the gap that you, sorry, I had a brain blank then. I didn't like the gap that you have with the hinges on the Pax wardrobes when you use these drawers. So I went for a wire basket, which again, as I've mentioned, I think he'll just dump like stuff in there, keep it out of sight, out of mind. I've got my double rail here, and Gilmore Girls, I'll give you a little look. Try not to cheat, but can you tell by that screenshot which episode I am on? Comment down below. So I'm thinking tops and bottoms here. Again, I need to decide. This is longer storage with 2 drawers, and again the wire basket. Again, I'll talk through more kind of what I'm planning there. And then this is a shorter version but still long, with 2 drawers, hanging wire basket, and then 2 pull-out drawers, which I'm about to put inserts into. And that is, ooh, let me just close you properly, there we go. That is the wardrobe completed. We also have top storage there and there for things. I do have these boxes that are like over here. Sorry if I made you dizzy. They were from H&M originally, and they have all like our spare bedding in it. I'm thinking I might get some other ones because they're nice, but they're really flimsy, particularly with the bedding stuff. So I might just get 3 box, like maybe 2 or 3 boxes in that one. 1, 2, 3 boxes there, all matching. That will just host kind of like anything really, but it could be storage space basically. But that is, let me just step back. That is the completed little makeover of the wardrobe. Hello, good morning from a very egghead person, although it's not even morning, it's just turned 12. It is a week later since we've been building everything. I think I left you off with a couple of montages about me organising, putting the wardrobe together and whatnot, but I'll give you a tour right now as to how I have everything set up. Yeah, I just was like, when I was like, I've been editing this video and I just realised like a lot of the stuff of me actually putting things into the drawers was taking up a lot of time, and I didn't, oh, thank you, that's beautiful, thank you very much for those kisses. But yeah, I just didn't feel like they added value to the video, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna cut that bit down. But let me show you what's happening with the wardrobe now. Let me tell you where we're up to so far with everything we're gonna do. We're gonna finish this project this weekend, mainly because the video comes out Thursday. So we have to we have to get it somewhere. So, but it's not much to do in terms of what actually needs to be done. It's just a lot of like effort and labor in terms of like, sorry, the dog's head is raising, you guys. Oh, you're so needy, aren't you, baby? But yeah, it's just a lot of like effort in terms of cutting wood and stuff like that. But let me flip you around, show you where we're up to, and then yeah, we can get started on finishing off this project. Okay, so we have some gorgeous wardrobes built with doors on them. That was done the day after I stopped filming. The weekend, it was me and my other half doing it. So I won't show you his half, we'll give him some privacy. But as you guys are aware, I've got these 2 here. So if I open up this one, this is coats and some dresses, which actually when I was doing everything made me realise that like I had a lot of like evening wear that I hadn't worn in donkeys. Like, oh, my friends are married, so literally there's no weddings to go to or anything like that. So I put a lot of the dresses in storage. There was a couple of dresses I thought, oh, they'd be good for like Christmas parties and stuff like that, but I don't necessarily need them taking up space in my wardrobe, especially when I've got all my gorgeous like winter coats there. So I kept 2 of these dresses because they're really fun dresses that are really good for like dinners out, especially during the festive season and whatnot. So they are there. And then I had 2 drawers here. The top one is kind of my accessories drawer, so we've got winter scarves. I do want to organise this a bit better. Caps there to kind of grab and go as I'm going on dog walks, but that's good for now. And then this drawer, oh, where's this drawer? Ah, I need to move this door, it's sticking a little bit out. This drawer has steamer, lint roller and a bobbler. And then this is just all my kind of like memory stuff plus my painting stuff in there. Yeah, can you see where it's scraping there? We need to just adjust that door a little bit. And then here is where I put some of my kind of evening like bags and stuff. These aren't really bags I would wear on an everyday basis, so they're in there. Close that door. Open up the main one, which is tops on the top, bottoms on the bottom, and work bag right there, just out of the way because it's the weekend. I'm absolutely loving this setup. I just realised how many tops I have though, and like how little bottoms I have, but literally I just love it. It looks gorgeous, it's all organised. I'm a very happy camper. And then here with my make do knob for the moment, we have this beautiful scene, which is all my blazers looking perfectional. Like, I just love it. And then we have our kind of everyday drawers here, but I also put my perfume in here because I was literally struggling to find a place to put them, and I figured this would be perfect because A, it's a nice little vignette. I might get one more book to bring it all up, but I figured it's quite a nice little moment. It's like right here with all my accessories when I'm finishing off getting ready, plus it's keeping them out of sunlight. So I figured it'd be a good place there. Top one is all my jewellery, which is guarded by robots and a ferocious dog that you've just seen. So they're all in there, looking absolutely gorgeous. But I do feel like I need to get some more earrings and rings and stuff to fill this up. But I love this setup. I've got these bits here and then some empty bits that, again, I think need filling. Then this one is belts and sunglasses. Didn't realise I had so many. And then top drawer is underwear and stuff we do not need to see in that drawer. And then this one is all my gym gear and where my PJs should be, which are all in the wash. It's just silly that way. And then this one is my everyday bag. So usually my crossbody bag would live in here, but I'm obviously using it at the moment for the weekend. But yeah, it's like where I'd put all sort of those types of bags that I do grab on a weekly basis when I'm not using my work bag. So that's where we're up to there. The thing to complete is this bit here, which is covering up this gap and covering up this raw piece of wood, which, as I spoke about previously, I have this nearly lost it there. This DP piece of wood. I've got two of those that I'm going to put one there and one there. That's going to finish that off nicely. And then we've just got to finish at the bottom here where I've got this skirting board. I've got two of them that I'm just going to cover that all up. It comes just kind of below the door, so it won't be a perfect seam line, but it'll be enough for the eye. And then that will be the wardrobe completed. And the only thing I'll have to worry about next in terms of DIYs is this thing you're seeing at the side in the left hand corner, sneak peek for a video coming up. And then also just kind of what I'm going to do with the mirror. I have a mirror. I didn't want to show too much. I mean, I've just really given away what it is. Comment down below if you know what the next makeover coming up is. But I do have this mirror that I think could fit in that gap for now, but it's not my forever mirror, if that makes sense. But when I'm just thinking about kind of like something, sorry, are you trying to join in the conversation here? But I'm just thinking like, where can it go without getting in the way? I think behind the door will be perfect. So we'll move that in once everything's finished. And also knobs. Obviously I'm not using these handles anymore. I've got these little knobs here, which I do think this is not the right way where they're going, but I think they will be perfect. Just that little moment. And then obviously we've got a couple of like holes up there, and then obviously these holes that will need filling in and whatnot. But it's looking great. I'm just so happy that we're end in sight. So are you ready, puppy? Should we do some DIY while it's miserable and we can't go outside? I love it when he does that with his head. Should we go? Shall we? What we do? Edward, you gonna turn your head? Yes, good boy. Right, let me go and get you a treat for doing that. And then let's get started. So we have new knobs on the doors. I personally love them. I just wanted something really small, inconspicuous, and I think, yeah, they work. Just need to fill in the holes now where the other ones were. We do have a slight issue though, not with the door opening. That does it with perfection there. Oh, I lost my handle. Basically, the last handle didn't have a screw in it, which is annoying. So I need to go back to the store and get a screw so that I can fix this in. Ah, I've lost a bit on the floor. But yeah, went in fine. These bits are now stuck on nicely, blocking that gap. So it just needs painting white this evening. Now to tackle the big daddy, which is this bit. I'm doing mitre corners, which I promised myself I wouldn't have to do again, but here we are, we're back here. All right, let's mitre. Are completed on the baseboard. Yeah, you're in the way of showing them off my fabulous work dasheroo, but we are completed here and didn't need that extra board, so money saved there. So it is drying at the moment with no more nails onto the actual platform that I built the wardrobes on. It's hard to see the vision because it is kind of a very stark kind of like wood then white, but it is going to be painted white and it's going to blend in nicely. It's not going to look 100% built in because of, obviously, it's not built in, but I think it gives it the illusion. And when you kind of step back, hello guys, without revealing too much on the other side of things, what's going on, her dashes, you're very much hiding that other project that I think people have guessed, but as you can kind of see there, I think it's going to look built in once it's all kind of painted white and beautiful. So we're going to leave this all to dry and then I'm going to get back and paint it this evening. So I'm going to take this one in the corner for WARK. Oh, have you learned how to spell now? Do you know what I've just said? My face says he's learned how to spell, guys. But yeah, we're going to go off and do our thing, let this dry, and then I'll paint it this evening. We're going to go to B&Q and return that piece of wood and get a screw, and yeah, once we've painted it, it will be completed, guys, and I'm just ready to kind of sign off this project and be done with it. Also, just filled in the holes, and I do need to sand over them as such, but they are blending in quite nicely. It's not 100% and it will never be 100%, but I think a couple more coats and a bit of sanding and you will never know. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday and the wardrobes are completed. I finished them painting last night, left it all to dry, and the project completed and I'm so happy. Let me show you around and then we'll sign off this vlog. Okay, so the room's looking a little bit disheveled. I've been taking photographs, hence why I had makeup on in that last clip. But these are the wardrobes. You really have to stand all the way out to see them. But here you go. That's them completed. I'm so happy with it. It does look built in. It's not 100% like I always keep saying throughout this video, but it's enough to trick the eye when it comes to being in a rental. And the carcasses are beautifully secure for the next DIY project when I take them to our forever home. The handles work perfectly. We've got our gap here filled with those 2 pieces of wood, and then it's just painted in a white paint that I had left over. So you can see there, it's all kind of like seam lined. It doesn't match the paint, but honestly, to the naked eye, can you even really tell? And then here, open that one up. She looks beautiful. And I'm just really happy with the results, and I can't wait to show this off. I'm so glad I did this project because this is truly like my dream wardrobe situation. It's not the ultimate dream wardrobe situation, but it is truly a dream wardrobe situation considering what we had previously. I do feel like I want to get like a stool here though. Like obviously there's a project happening there, but I definitely think a stool there will just add something to the area. But I'm very, very happy, guys. So, oh, there we go. So that is truly Pax Wardrobe Makeover Part 2 completed, that DIY done. We still have one more DIY, 2 for you. Let me just not show you the other DIY project. There's so many DIY projects that I've been trying to hide that clearly have revealed. But I've pre-filmed one that you may have just seen that will be coming out next week. But for me, I have one more major DIY to complete in this room. And then really it's just about a few finishing touches and whatnot. Just kind of styling up the space. And then the room is completed for now. There's still other things I want to do to it, but budget doesn't, you know, match up to what I want to do, and quite frankly I'm ready to rest and just go into the next season of the year, you know, end the year all festive and cute, and I really just don't want to live in a building site anymore, which is what it feels like when you're renovating and stuff. So yeah, we're at the finishing line and I'm very, very happy. So I'm going to sign off here, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this makeover. I do hope you enjoyed the wax, the Pax Wardrobe Makeover. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to give it a go. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We're getting close to 2,000. I do believe we can do it at the end of the year, like fingers crossed. I do think this is a possibility, but it'll be up to you lovely folks if we hit it or not. But thank you so much, guys, for all your support, for watching this video, and yeah, a few more makeovers and then we're complete. So I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.